Hey guys, what's up? The Gaming Bunny here, and today I will be covering all of the new leaks of 5.4 and some of the new info with that patch as well. So, the first, we're gonna be going on to skins. So, the first skin we have is called a Hasavat. I probably pronounced that wrong. It could be a Hasyvat, something like that. So, it looks to be a sort of Shakespeare-like skin, and it's decent. The beard is kind of cool, but yeah, moving on, we have one of those duo sets, and the skin is called Field Surgeon, and she looks like the human form of a bandage, literally. I think this is funny for those guys that carry like more than 2 healables or something. It's kind of funny. So the male version is called Triage Trooper, and this skin looks absolutely stupid. He looks so memey because he's literally like stuffed up, and he literally has so much armor and stuff. And he's supposed to be like the healer as well. He looks absolutely hilarious. Next up, we have Stage Slayer. Skin looks kind of strange in my opinion. The hair is kind of weird and stuff, but I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna be getting that one. But next up, we have the Synth Star, and I actually feel like Epic Games is trolling us because this is the biggest wannabe power chord ever, and I actually don't know if power chord will return because of this. Literally the skin has like the same type of fishnet leggings or whatever as power chord had, and the back bling, which I'll show later, is extremely similar to the 6-string, and this is kind of like the poor man's power chord or something. It's really weird. But the next skin is called Garrison, and the skin literally looks like one of those toy soldiers that those like little kids have. Oh my god, the skin is very cheap. Only costs like 800 V-bucks and stuff. But yeah, those are all the skins. We'll move on to backlinks. First backlink we have is called Care Package. Goes with one of the healable skins. Honestly, I think it would be cooler if they made it like a medkit and a bandage as the back blinks. But next up we have Crafted Carrier, which goes with the Shakespeare-like skin, and don't really get what this is supposed to be, but it's a little bit cool. Probably go well with Jungle Scout. But next one's called Gurney Gear, and I'm pretty sure it goes with the male medkit man, Triple M. And it's decent. Next one we have is Keytar. As I said earlier, the poor man's freaking 6-string back bling. This is like Epic Games is actually trolling us so hard. It looks extremely similar to the pink guitar that Power Chord has. And yep, next one's called Kick Drum. It goes with the guy with the blondish hair. It's literally like a drum set. I think it's quite cool. And those are all the back blinks. We'll move on to gliders. So we have a legendary glider. It's called Hot Ride, and this one is awesome. I actually didn't think it would be legendary, but it is. So that means it's gonna cost either 1,500 or 2,000 V-bucks, and it looks to be like a car with the little handles on the side that you can grab onto, and it's honestly quite cool. So if we cut back to my screen right now, this is the new port for it. It's not really new, it's the same item, but it's no longer in epic rarity, it's in rare rarity. So this is what it looks like in my my little like hotbar, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw it. Looks the same. But if you go back to the gliders, the second one we have is Airlift, and it seems like it's like a medic helicopter. I actually think it looks cool, and not bad for like its price. So the next one is called Shadow Puppet. It goes with the Shakespeare skin, and it has like Love Ranger and Cuddle Team Leader on the top, which I think is quite funny. I love a good reference here and there. But those are all of the gliders. We'll now move on to the emotes. For emotes, we have the first one right here. It's called Vivacious, and this it costs like 800 V-bucks, and I've seen like a little video of it. It's not the best emote, but next one's called Hitchhiker, and this one's kind of funny. I like the music for it. It's only 500 V-bucks. Next one's called Battle Call, which I think is quite worth it for like 200 V-bucks, I guess. It's kind of funny. Could be like used when you're hiding from someone and you want to like mess around. Maybe even if you're playing like playground hide and seek, you could use it. Next one is called a fist pump, and it shows this guy with his hands in the air, and he's like pretty happy, and it's only 200 V-Bucks. Next one is called My Idol, and it's a guy like bowing down to someone. A lot of these leaked emotes are green or uncommon rarity, which means that they will only cost 200 V-Bucks. So those are all the skins, back blings, gliders, and emotes. But of course we have pickaxes. So the first pickaxe we have is called the Flatliner. It goes with the medic skins, and it's pretty creative for that type of thing. Next one is called Lead Swinger, which I actually think it's awesome because it shows like a little pedestal with the mic on it, and it's obviously for like the Rockstar skins, but I think it looks awesome. And the next one is called Tree Splitter, and this one's just a straight up axe. Before this, the closest one we had to an axe was like Axe Caliber. And it still looks more like a pickaxe. And I always talked about it recently about, because they have like the shovel pickaxe, the icebreaker, which is also green, only 500 V-Bucks, and now they have a straight up axe. So this one's cool. It'll go with like Ragnarok and stuff. But yeah, those are all the leaked pickaxes. So now that we've covered like all the leaks, we can now move on to like some of the patch notes and just like interesting stuff like that. So now you can carry up to 3 big shields, which is quite interesting. I'm actually really happy because that's quite beneficial because I carry big shields anyway, typically. As I was talking about big shields, we actually managed to find a big shield. Oh, this isn't a big shield, this is an LMG, never mind. But over at Tilted Towers, the building is fixed, and I'm actually quite close to Tilted Towers. So I'm going to make my way over there. I think I'll be able to quite fast because it's not that far ahead, but while I go there, I'll talk about some other things. There's obviously the new LTM called High Stakes, and it's basically like llamas or like jewels, and you have to get it to the van and stuff. It's quite cool. They obviously added in like that grappling hook item, which is quite cool. They actually changed. There's no more like legendary dual pistols. They changed it back down to rare. And yeah, right here. This is the rare dual pistols, and it looks kind of weird seeing in the little hotbar as a rare, but it has the same stats as the old epic one. But now that legendary one is considered epic. But yeah, there's no more legendary dualies now, as I just said. They actually removed the common suppress SMG. I'm having the uncommon suppress SMG, but the common one has been removed. There's also no blue RPG. It's crazy because I was literally just talking about this, and I seem to say this a lot, but I'm not even lying. I was literally talking to my friend how it's crazy how an RPG was available in a rarity, which in my opinion was kind of low for such like a good weapon. And they actually ended up removing it recently, and it's not like you can't find blue ones anymore, but they upped the spawn rate of purple and legendary ones, so that kind of like balances that out. They vaulted revolvers, which is really sad because revolvers were amazing. I had a love-hate relationship with them, but over here is the fully finished Tilted Towers building. There's like these little streamers and like balloons and stuff to celebrate buildings like grand release and stuff. So this reminds me of the not Tilted Towers building, because this is a Tilted Towers building. This one reminds me of a building from Retail Row, so what it looks like on the map, by the way. This building that used to be here was affected by the meteor, so that's why it got rebuilt. But yeah, this one reminds me quite a lot of the one from Retail Row, maybe even a bit bigger, something like that. But it's a quite cool building, honestly. I'm glad that it got added in, because it spices things up a little bit in Tilted Towers. I actually always see people here, and it's like a little clothing shop down here, so I think that's quite cool. So I was talking about all like the weapon changes. C4s are not rare anymore. C4s are considered epic. Let me see. As I talked about, the Portafort is rare instead of making it epic. You can't get the legendary surprise pistol, or it's not surprise pistol, suppressed pistol. The storm will destroy structures now in the light circles, and that's basically all. So most of you guys know about that stuff, but there's a little bit more actually. there's no legendary bolt now. They actually removed that, which is sad because that was like one of the best guns, and it was like kind of rare to find and stuff. It's a great weapon, but there's no legendary bolt, which is kind of sad. They also removed the blue pistol. I never really used it anyway, but it's just kind of surprising that they would remove it like that. But believe that's all of the changes. Oh no, there's one more. I keep forgetting. They basically made it with the whole thing about like, what is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. The suppressed snipers. The semi-auto snipers, that's what it was. Semi-auto snipers are uncommon and rare, I do believe. So you won't be finding any legendary ones anymore, or like or epic ones. That's actually a good thing because I didn't like that gun at all. Never actually used it that much because it's trash. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you all later, and peace.